Welcome back to the Dragon's Lair, everybody. My name is Wade, and this is my show, Let's Talk, where we talk about Warhammer 40k, specifically Tyranids. I'm a really big Tyranids player. Rounding out the year with Let's Talk. Starting the year with Let's Talk, because this is going to play in January. I know 6th edition is coming, but we still have like 7 months yet. So anyways, talking about the Synapse detachment. Jeez. Synaptic Nexus. Jeez, I don't know why I cut that off. The big winners in Synaptic Nexus is going to be anything that's a Synapse creature. Surprise. Neurotyrant, Hive Tyrant, walking or flying, Swarm Lord. I suggest the Swarm Lord because he's great in close combat. He is tough. He has a pretty decent spray weapon. And that extra 1 CP is so good. He's worth it, in my opinion. He's worth it. Fuel your shenanigans. Also, the Norn Emissary and the Maliceptor, Zonothropes, big winners here. Anyways, let's talk about it. So there's a special rule here. At the start of each battle round, you can, not must, not will, not have to, you can select one of the synaptic imperatives shown below until the end of the battle round. That synaptic imperative is active for your army, and while Tyranid units from your army is within synapse range of your army, it will benefit from it. Each synaptic imperative can only be selected once per battle. So keep in mind, it's a battle round, so it's your turn and your opponent's turn. The first one, Synaptic Augmentation. While it's active and you're within synapse range, everyone has a 5+ invulnerable. Pretty handy. A lot of the stuff like Emissaries and Zonothropes and Hive Tyrants and I can't think of the name of it, Maliceptors, they got their own invulnerable save anyways. But it's a good way for you to bubble the rest of your army. And most of those invulnerable saves are better than a 5+. But it's a good way to bubble the rest of your army. Hey, 20 gaunts with a 5+ invulnerable save. Yeah, that's a thing. Surging Vitality. While this unit is within synapse range of your army, add 1 to the advance and charge rolls made for this unit. Super good for Hormagaunts. Super good for a lot of things. I mean, that'd be good on an Emissary. That'd be good on a Maliceptor. That would be good on a Hive Tyrant. That'd be good on a Swarm Lord. Getting them where they gotta go. Pretty gosh darn useful. Geez, I'm grabbing the wrong things here. But, geez, there we go. Go to Slaughter. While this unit is within synapse range of your army, each time that model makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. Super good. So a lot of these are good in different circumstances or situations. So this is how I think about this. The 5+ invulnerable, it might be handy on turn 1, the first battle round. That way, if you know that you're going to get shot, you can save some wounds on your way in. maybe a turn 2. It might also have a late game if you're in a lot of combats late game. The Surging Vitality, turn 1 or turn 2 for sure. Probably turn 1, and I'm not going to lie, because my main force uses 3 20-man Hormagaunt bricks, and Hormagaunts are already moving insane. So to move up the table, advance, charge, and make it into melee on your first turn, pretty scary. Especially because you're throwing the gaunts away. And you're not exactly throwing the gaunts away because they're definitely meat and potatoes, but they're still good. And then that last one, Go to Slaughter. It would be good in any turn where you have a lot of combats going on. Yeah, because it's melee attacks. Let's talk about the enhancements. I think Power of the Hive Mind is a big winner. Put that on a Neurotyrant. It's putting the strength of his spray weapon, his 2d6 attacks spray weapon, strength up to 6, which is Hurt and Terminator is pretty good, and AP2, which is Cut and Terminator is pretty good. It's 2 damage. I have used that as a great Overwatch weapon, and it's pretty good. The disruption, the psychostatic disruption, it's kind of cool. It basically no one can deep strike within 12 inches of you, and then if anyone tries to deep strike on turn 1 or turn 2 on a 4+, it doesn't happen. That's okay. Synaptic control, I would put that on a Hive Tyrant. Basically, each time an attack is allocated to it, you -1 from the damage. So that's pretty good. The Dirge Heart. The Dirge Heart could be really helpful with some synergy. Put it on a Parasite of Motrex. And keep it close enough to things like Neurolictors and stuff like that, so that when they force other people to take battle shock tests, it makes it worse for them. Also keep in mind, worsen a unit's leadership. So you can't go above a +1 or a -1 rule. As far as I understand, only applies to adding or subtracting. Add 1 to this roll, subtract 1 to this roll. When it says worsen, you are changing the characteristic. And as far as I understand, if I'm reading it correctly, there is no limit to how many times you can change the characteristic. So things like a Neurolictor plus the Neurotyrant's ability, plus the Shadow and the Warp, plus the Dirge Heart of Karis, stack, 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 stack. As far as I understand. If you don't think that it does, cool. Put a comment in the comments and show me where. Show me where. Don't just be a Chad in the background and be like, it doesn't work, and not show me and cite where. I don't mind people telling me I'm wrong. I just want people to show me how to be right. Show me how to be right. There are some cool stratagems here. The Smothering Shadow is kind of like grenades. You're rolling 66 and the 3+, you're gonna give them a mortal wound. Kind of cool. A lot of these are like, if you have a Synapse unit and it's within 12 inches of an enemy, so it's all based off of Synapse units, which, Synaptic Nexus, right? So that's kind of cool. The Synaptic Channeling, I don't think is going to be really helpful. It basically just takes one Synapse creature, and increases his bubble to 9. And if you've already got a Swarm Lord, which is dealing with a 9-inch bubble, and a Neurotyrant, which can make anything, it can make any 2 units within 18 inches in Synapse, I really don't think Synaptic Channeling is going to be worth it. Irresistible Will is kind of cool. One Synapse unit, one enemy that's visible to the Synapse unit within 24 inches. It basically gives an attacking model reroll ones to wound and to hit. Now hear me out. A Tervagon, which is a Synapse model, standing behind 20 Termagants with Devourers, they're going to get 40 shots. And if they're within 6 inches of the Tervagon, all of their shots have lethal hits. This is how I take down Knights, with Termagants and a Tervagon. So keep in mind, you're going to get 40 shots. You're going to get reroll 1s to hit. So some of those are going to convert up to 6s, which will trigger your lethal hits. And then some of those 1s, you're going to reroll them. And some of them, 1, 2, are going to be 6s, and they're going to wound. This is a great way to put wounds on high toughness models. Reinforced Hive Node. It basically, it's a defensive strategy. I'm going to move me to over here. Opponent shooting phase or fighting phase. Basically, you put this on somebody and the enemy's AP value gets worse. So, if you put that on a Norn Emissary or a Maleceptor, you might be able to get their 2+ armor save and really get on that. Imperative Dominance lets you use one of your imperatives again. So using Go to Slaughter again or Surging Vitality again would be pretty cool. And the Override Instincts would be pretty cool on a unit of Zonothropes that falls back. Because then your opponent is like, oh, those Zonothropes aren't going to do anything then. And then you use it, and your Zonothropes shoot them and murder them, because Zonothropes are great shooters. Super excited to share this with you guys. Remember, if you're in Synapse, you get a +1 strength. And thank you for spending your time here with us at the Dragon's Lair.